Hi, this is Jody. Welcome back to Northern Country Creations. And these are my last two journals that I will be making for the year. And these are paper bag journals. Now, I have never made them before, but I watched many people do it. And it seems so fun. And one time while we were at getting takeout at a Chinese place, this Chinese place had this really thick, I mean very thick paper sacks. And so the next time we went there, I had asked for a couple more bags and they gave them to me. And so I made these journals with them. And so let's do a flip through. So the first one is, let's do some sizes here. So this is 7, almost a square, 7 by 7, really cute. It comes with the bow, or the scrap from one of those rag rugs that I took apart. And then so here, this is actually, the cover is a book page. And it's a book page that showed like a vintage little girl or baby with these candy canes, and there's all kinds of whimsical candy canes on here. And then I put a, this is a chipboard, like a book. Well, it's like a frame, a picture frame. But here you can put your title of the journal or whatever you want to put, your name. And then this is one of those flower like rosettes. And then the back is the same book page that this goes to, the Sweetie Shop, and it's a poem. And then I put some decoration here, and this has decorated, you know, like a decorative stitch all the way around on both sides. Excuse me. So let's go in, and then here, of course, I made the pocket, and there are some goodies in here. Yep, this is what I put in. This is actually a silverware, one of those silverware sleeves, and I don't remember where I got these, maybe Hobby Lobby or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like a pocket already made for you. It's just so perfect. So then I stuck in this little tag that I made and put that in there. So that is there in the outside pocket. And then here is the other book page that goes with this and this and this. It's like a candy shop. And so here the children are at the candy shop, and then I put this little label here. Then we have a vintage Christmas greeting card, and it's a 4-fold, so you can definitely glue this or cut it here and open it up, whatever you choose. This is a really old book page, and I believe it is the work basket. Let me see if I can see the other side. Yes, it's the work basket, and it's a Christmas edition, or it's December, so I put that in there. This is some old recycled wrapping paper. You can actually tear it out or do whatever. I just folded it up. Here's it's a scrapbook paper with a wood ornament chip here. This is from my I think it's Love Letters to Grandpa book. Then here all these little fabric tabs. Let me scooch this down here a little bit and then zoom in. Let's see here. There we go. All these fabric tabs are my upholstery samples. So this is actually, this page here is like the end papers or fly leaf from like the first page of a book. And it has the candies on it. I just thought it was really cute. And then there's a little pin with some seed beads there. Okay, And then lots of stickers and little things here and there. This is some vintage wrapping paper. This is a Christmas cactus. This is the story of the Christmas Guest by Helen Steiner Rice. I just loved how that was like the top, and then you can write here. This is wallpaper. This is a envelope. In here is a pad of paper that I folded, and so there's some Christmas or winter related papers in here. It's just folded in half and stuck in there, a little tablet. Love this winter book that I have. And then here, this is from oh, I see it behind me. Let me grab it for you. It's from this book here, Christmas Joy by Susan Branch. I just love how they have handwriting and the decorations. So anyways, this was in there and I just cut it out, made it into a circle. You could put some paper on the back and use it as a journal card, but I just stuck it in there as is. And then here is a bulb pin with a little candy cane charm right there. Okay, this page, again, is from the Susan Branch book. It's all, Christmas card. It's just really cute stuff, in here. So I folded the page and put it in here. Here is a Christmas trivia game piece. So I glued it on here, and then you flip it out. Here's your questions, and this is actually your answers. And then you open it back up, and here is Mary Engelbreit. It's just one of her, it's from a book page, and I cut it out and made it into almost like using it like a doily. And so then I backed it onto this really pretty pine paper stationery. And so you got lots of journaling room, and so it just folds in like that. Okay, here's one of my altered Project Life cards that I cut out. I showed on a video where I took some coloring book pages and I cut them out and I put them onto these to try to use these up. I thought that was really neat. Then on this one, excuse me, this is again upholstery fabric piece, and then this is a basting, I believe they're called a basting hook. I have a whole color array of them, and they come like this. They are just super cool, and it's just another way, it's just another fun way of hooking things in your journal instead of just a bulb pin or just a safety pin. And they're colored, and so I used a red one, and then I put a jump ring on it, and then here's this little wooden snowman charm that's on there. And then another Project Life card with a coloring book page. It's a bulb that you can color, and of course there's a list here of, I thought about putting a person's name and then write, as you've bought stuff, and keep a list going, or what they want. And this is one whole signature, so then we're on the opposite side now. So here's the other part of the envelope. This is a two-way card. Tag, I mean. Let me put this in here. And sorry if you hear a football game going on in the background, but that's my husband watching football. So then we're on the other side of all these pages. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And then this one here is, so I kind of made this, I have this Christmas, like a edging here, kind of a ruffle. And so I made a flip down where you can write here, but then you lift it up and it's a pop-up. So here is the Nutcracker. So if you can see that. And then here is the words. I just thought that was really cool. That is from, oh, Yeah, I don't have the book, but it is a pop-up book of the Nutcracker, and I just thought that was so cool. So that's how I utilize that. So you can journal here, and then you flip up, and here's your Nutcracker. And then this is just, like I said, some ruffle. You could actually write something here and hide it. And then this is one of my corners that I made, corner hugger, and I will take it off, and then it holds this, well, not holds it, but I mean, I tucked in the Christmas paper here and this paper, and then this remnant here, and put the page back on. But I will lift this up and show you. I love this piece of upholstery trim. And then this is a little jewel, oh, Brad, there we go. Gosh. And then on the back side is some stars on that, and I just tucked in this page in there. And then this here is a needlepoint stocking. So what I did is, the whole stocking didn't fit on the page, but I took part of the stocking, which is, you can tell it's a stocking, and I cut it out and I put it here, and then you can open it up and journal on this page. You could even cover this whole back page to be journal space. I did not do that, but you can. And then it folds back up. So I thought that was really cool. Some stickers, some of that wrapping paper. Here's the other side of the greeting card. And then the back page is another page to this book, Big Rock Candy Mountain. It's a song, and then in here is a tag, and yeah, it's a collage tag. I thought I made a pocket there. So that just goes in there. And that is that. So that is the Sweet Shop. That is the Sweet Shop journal. Okay, now let's go to this one. This one's a little bit bigger, so let me zoom out just a tad. This one measures 8.5 by 7-ish. And this is the same thing. It is a paper bag journal, and what I used was book pages that inspired me. So this this is a Hansel and Gretel Christmas story, but Hansel and Gretel are mice. And I just loved it because it had this whole cookie house here, gingerbread house. And then I did the same thing here where you can stick your label. Whoops. Did I glue down? No, it didn't. Then you can stick your label in here, put your name or whatever you want to make a title. And then the back of it is the other book page to the story. And I just thought this was adorable. And again, this is one big signature. And this journal, the back is longer than the front. And I wanted it to be that way, so I could use this ruffle and then all of these beautiful ruffles here. Because there's all these little charms, things hanging off the side here. So let's go through this one. So in here, again, this is the bag. It is folded, and it's a really, really thick one. And then here is a vintage book page card, journaling card that I made. You can journal on the back, and that's just tucked in there. And this is another book page to the story. Hansel and Gretel, Follow the Old Woman. Then I started it out with a recycled greeting card, and this has like velvet on it. Let me hold it up here so you can see it. So this has like flocking velvet. Okay. And then I put this beautiful pine picture of a bird and a pine tree, the warbler. And then this is actually the inside of that greeting card there. This is some wallpaper. It looked like it was, you know, your birch branches. And then the first upholstery fabric tab on this one has a safety pin with seed beads and then a little charm that says Noel. Right there, a little silver one. There we go. Okay. And then here I made a journaling card with a book page from a children's book page. Put some fabric up here, some sewing, and some collaging here, and put winter. And then on the back, oh yeah, this is one of these fasteners, and this is how I used it. So I put it on, or actually this one might have came with it already on there, but you can get them where you put them on yourself. And what I did is I bent the one up, and then it actually holds this little tiny gift tag on the back. I just thought that was a really cool idea. So there's that one. Okay, this opens up here. This is a children's book page here, and that opens up, and here's some writing. This is 1987. Path of Ribbons, and then it just folds over, or you can do it that way, either way. But then when it's open on this side, you have this big book page. That's really pretty. Okay, then this side. Now this side opens up, so you have space here, and then you can put pictures, and then in this side is one of my coloring book tags that you can color, pencils with markers or whatever, to be creative, and then you can journal on the back as well. And then that just slid down, whoops, get a hold of it, there we go. That slid down into there, and that folds back over. And then this is a title of the book of a Christmas story, Carol. And then here again is one of those, I believe they're called basting pins. And then this one has a little wooden Christmas tree charm on that one. And that folds over, and I made a tuck spot here with a recycled greeting card tag. And this is one of those pages from the December work basket. And it's really old too. I don't know if there's a date on it or not, but it's pretty thin, and so I just thought I would tuck it in here for you to use the ephemera. This here is out of a quilting, like a catalog magazine, and it's just really pretty. I just love it. So I put it onto another book page, and so then this is the back of that. This is some Christmas stationery. And I put a card here. I gotta get let me just find a card here. So I put not a greeting card, a plain card here as a tuck spot, so you can tuck something in there. But then this also opens up, and then here is part of a gift bag, and it's kind of like this clear plastic, but it has beautiful Christmas trees. So I just included it, tucked it in here. You can use it in the journal anywhere. Then this here is part of a, you know what, what's this part of? I think this might be Ideals, but this was Christmas sweaters and stuff up here, and then there was Parmesan chicken meatball casserole and French onion soup. It ended up getting cut off, but I just love that. And then here's the other side about decorations. Here's an envelope, the winter envelope, and then I made this journaling card with a children's book page. This is on kind of like a tablet chipboard, and that just slides in there. Then this pocket here is out of a Christmas book, and I just loved it. I kept it the way it was. I love these beautiful sayings, and then the picture there, so I tucked that in. And then here's another card that I made. This again cut out of a children's book, and just collaged it onto here to make a gift card or a journaling card. And then this side has another upholstery tab. This one has like a brass safety pin with some seed beads on it, if you can see that one. Okay, Okay, so then this page opens up, and then these are both stationery, Christmas stationeries, and it opens up and opens up. And this is some washi here on the edge, and then this folds back. And this is some wrapping paper, and then this is some vintage book page, and then on this side I tucked in this Christmas journaling card that I made. It was a Christmas alphabet, and I just love it. It's cool. This one says M is for mailbox with mail overflowing. Really pretty. Children are running to the mailbox. And it's on a black card. You can actually, you can glue this down for a pocket somewhere in the journal, or you can definitely put some paper on here and then do it for journaling. Then I included this Merry Christmas. This is like the first page. No, this might be the last page of a children's book, and I just tore it out, and it was kind of like the fly leaf, I think is what they call that, the last page. So that's tucked into there. This is out of a recipe book, and it's pretty thick paper, and I just love it. I love it because it's the gingerbread house that goes with the gingerbread house on the cover, so I just thought that was really appropriate. And then this side here is another tag that I made. This has holes in it, and so I just wound some seam binding in it, and then this is a book page cutout, and then you can journal on that. Then here is a book page from that Heller Steiner Rice of All About Christmas. And what is, oh, it's 1972. There you go. I just love that. I absolutely just love this red and green colors in here. So that is tucked into that spot there. And then we are kind of on the other side. These are kind of like all stickers. And then here in this pocket, this is one of those paint chips, and I just used a whole bunch of Christmas washi to cover the words, and so that now there's like little journaling spots. And then I did the same thing with the back, backed it onto some decorated paper, gold paper, and then did the same thing. So there's a nice big journaling card, and then here is a piece of Noel stationery that I tucked in there. And then here's the other side of the envelope, and again another card that I just collaged on there, and that just gets tucked in there. This journal was so much fun to make. I really liked making the paper bag journals. The book page, there's the family recipe, and then here, this is kind of fun. So this is one of my altered paper clips. So this is a book page with a little adornment there, glitter, and on the back it says Quality Elf Control on the back. And what I do is I have another one of the Mary Engelbrett cutouts of her Christmas book, and so I'm using it like as a doily onto the edge of the page. And again, you can cover this with some paper and use it as journaling or whatever you want to do. So then here is a, this is a doggy, it's not for dogs, but it has dog theme of it. They're treat bags that you would fill with goodies, you know, and hand out. So in here, so I glued it down and then made it a pocket also. So what I put in there is one of these clear treat bags for you to use or have. And then here is one of those mandala books that you can, a book page that you can have fun with and color. So that is the pocket. It's there. And did I put anything in the pocket? No, there's nothing in this pocket yet. Or nothing in there, I should say. And then this, I thought about you could put some ribbon through it, and it would look really pretty. So then I just put this on there and put the paper clip back on. So then here on this side, you see the elf control, and then this is a blank page. And then here, I made this into a pocket, and I put in some vintage stationery. This is of some snowman, of a snowman. So that's just tucked in there. Just love that. And then here is, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of this children's book. But that page is there, and I folded it. Okay, and then this page here, I stuck another one of those Christmas. I just love this book, and I rounded the corners. It's just a really pretty, you know, Christmas words, and then here's just another piece of Christmas paper to do whatever. I just love this book. I'm gonna have to get another one. Look at that scene. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then on this one, I did another card. This is from that alphabet, Christmas alphabet. It says, "It's I for icicles agleam in the sun." And then just put some fabric on it. And then so it's a journaling card. And that's tucked in there with a, like a brass paper clip holding that in. And then this one here is another one of those coloring book pages. I just glued on some ribbon and some fabric. And then here's a book page of some more like winter evergreen trees. And then here, this is the other side of the wallpaper, and I just left it torn like that. I just like that look. Here's another one of the altered Project Life that I just punched out some Christmas coloring book pages, and it has things we did this winter. And then here's just a little, you know, piece of scrap paper that I put the Nutcracker on. So it's tucked in there like that. Here's the other side of the greeting card, the bird, and then here's the ruffle on the very back page, and then on the very back there's a pocket there, and then this is cut out from the Mary Engelbrecht. I just love that. Again, you can put paper, you know, tea-dyed or coffee-dyed paper, colored paper on the back if you want to make it into a journal card, but I tucked that in there. And then the back page is kind of like the very last page of the Hansel and Gretel story. And it's just really beautiful. They're all hugging, little mice. And then this has got the red and kind of like a red and white polka dot here. And then inside the very last page is another greeting card that you can use. Here's some more vintage foil wrapping paper. This doesn't say how old it is, but look at, you get some authentic aged tape on this one. And then here's a book page of winter here. This is 1972, celebrating the seasons. So those are tucked into the pocket here. And then what I did is to keep the stability, you know, of your paper sack from not ripping, I folded over this really pretty kind of country holly and berries little scrap of paper, or not paper, but fabric on the edge. So it's kind of like an edging for it. And so then there's the back. So that is that one and this one. So I will have the candy shop and then the gingerbread house both listed. I will put them in my Etsy shop, I believe. I will do that. And let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully I inspired you. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.